little bit yesterday, and I'm making some small progress, but I wanted to show you kind of what I did. Last time you saw I had cardboard sitting here. Today I actually got some metal in. It's not tacked in place, it's just in place. These are these cool little clips. Let me show you. So these are the clips I was talking about. It just holds the panel, like it's held in place. And then on the back side, it's got this little bar that holds everything so that when you're getting ready and you're going to go weld, it gives you a nice gap to weld into. So hopefully my surface work after won't be as bad. But there's the panel. It's in place. I got my piece cut out. This one's in a lot better shape than the other one. Really well. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to kind of place it up here. See where I need to make some adjustments, like right here, we're touching both pieces. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to give my 4-inch grinder, and I'll show you how I did that. Get my 4-inch grinder out and, grind these pieces flat, and then just slowly work around, bit by bit. I'll do right here. I'll do down in this corner here. This side, there's a big overlap here, so it's not fitting the best right now. But that's what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and get this to fit in today. I didn't take you to my outside little workspace. I don't like grinding and doing a bunch of in the garage if I can get away with it. I don't like all the dust and the junk and cleaning it up. But I'll show you how I do all my outside work. A little old table. I got a plug in up there. I'm going to get set up. Taking the panel, kind of setting it in place. Alright, now, what I did was then I took my marker and I just lined on the inside, and you can see, on this edge is pretty good. This edge is getting close. So now, what we're going to do is I'll bring it around. Now, all I'm doing is I got it pretty close, alright? So there's where I want it. So now I'm going to do, on this side, my marker, I'm going to come in and I'm going to go, okay, so I need to come in a little bit here. Actually, we're going to go all the way here. All this needs to We'll take some more off the front. Where else am I tight? Because it needs to kind of come up. It needs to go back and up. So we'll come in here, clean up this little corner. We'll do that. Here, and we'll see how that fits. So, let me show you. So, you can probably see You can see a little bit of red right here. I'm going to clean up this corner. On the back side, I'm going to clean up this edge. I'm going to clean up this corner here and that corner there. Take a little bit off the front. So let me go do this, and then this is all I'm going to do. I'm going to go back, until I find my fit just right. And then I'll take and I'll clean up my weld edge that I'm going to weld. And then I'll clean up the Jeep weld edge where I'm going to weld. And yeah, so let me get this going and see you in a minute. Alright, so back and forth and back and forth. I think I did it about 8 or 10 times and got this panel set up and ready to go. And as you can see too, I came in here and touched up the edge of the Jeep so we get good weld penetration and everything. Show you these little clips. You just unscrew the little wing nut. Basically what you're doing, you're setting it on there and then tightening it, and it'll hold it on. Let's see if I can do this. I got frustrated with it yesterday, but they are handy. Let's try and get one back up in this corner. So they're in there kind of loose, which is fine, because what I want to do is move this panel around a little bit. Get it pretty much where I want it. Tighten those in place. Alright. And I learned the other good thing is if you've got little hands like me and your gloves don't get really tight, they get kind of hard to put in, so I just do it without my gloves on. And all I'm going to do is go around and keep setting them in place, tightening them down, so it'll bring everything on the same plane, so then you don't have like one panel in front of the other. I'm sure it'll still happen. Again, I'm pretty new to bodywork, so I want to move this one over. I'm trying to get one right here. And basically all I'm doing is I'm taking it apart, sliding it through, putting that through, and then taking it down. Voila. So it's in place. It could suck in just a little bit there, but I know there's a burr on the back side right about here. But, you know, I can't put one in this gap here because, I'll show you, because right here it's doubled up because of this. I'll show you on that side probably a little more. That B-pillar is sandwiched to the outside of the body over there, so it's a doubled up piece, and you can't really put like this one here. See, I barely grabbed on. You can't put it doubled up because then it's going to try and suck this piece in further than what it is. So, but it's pretty close. I mean, again, I'm no body guy. It's pretty close. Again, I'm no body guy, so I'll get it close. We're gonna smooth this out with, I mean, we'll come back in and Bondo and do all that kind of metal finish work and stuff in here. Yeah, I could. And the old tub is not in the best shape anyhow, so it's not like we're not building a show truck here, so. But I'm gonna make it look nice and try and make it not look like some dude just added a piece. Steel, I don't think I told you guys, it's, I can't remember if I got 16 or 18 gauge. I think it's 16 gauge. It's 16 gauge steel, so it's a little heavier than what the body is. But I also want to put this in on the floor too, so it'll kind of give that good strength back into everything. And I also wanted to make this as one piece. The reason it's got this leg kick out is because this little section here on both sides was kind of rusty. And I'll show you on the other side. There's a good bit of some nice pitted surface rust. But again, it's not through, and I'll clean up some more of the paint around it and get it cleaned up. So it's not, I'm not too concerned about it. Some little bit of body putty will fill that in pretty good. So. Hey everybody. So we ended up doing some more work. Like I said, I was going to go through and tack some pieces in and get everything kind of set in place. Well, I worked on it a little more than I anticipated. Let me show you. Well, I ended up welding it in. All the way, both sides. Here's the other side. Took a little bit longer than I anticipated. Learned some things for sure. But it's in both sides. And as you saw in the beginning, the plan was to cut those bars out. I'm excited. So the project's coming along, super excited about it. It's like basically revitalized me. So stay tuned for more. Like it, comment, subscribe. Don't be afraid to build something.